Yo, we're live. We're live a little bit early today, and it's looking kind of bullish right now. But I think we could see some form of Judas swing here. Go into that in a minute. I will get right into it in a minute. Let me just. Plug up real quick, then we'll get into it. Okay. Discord. Let me let Discord know. Okay. All right. So I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling now. I think I should have posted. Dude, I haven't posted like an Instagram reel in a minute. When's the last time I posted one of those? It's cool. It's cool. We'll be back. We'll be back at some point, but I don't know. I just don't really want to post on that right now. All right. So basically, what I'm seeing this morning is the fact that we're clearly bullish on higher time frames, and I ultimately think that the draw on liquidity now is going to be here or these highs. Like this just looks very. What is all this down here? Oh, I still have this indicator on. I still think that the draw might be all time highs here. It's kind of yeah. I think draw is all time highs. I don't really care, and I don't think I really need to. But the fact that just the daily time frame is looking like this, I think that we can say, or at least I can say that the draw is all time highs. We had kind of this first leg lower, and I think that this leg is just to generate more liquidity to then have that move lower to when we finally get it. Right now we're heading higher, and it looks like the draw on liquidity for me is at least these highs here. If we look at YM, I'm gonna pull up YM real quick. YM is almost at the draw on liquidity. YM is almost at this daily high here, which is where we're definitely gonna head today. We're almost there, or actually, wait. Oh, yeah, we've taken YM's draw. Why was that? Okay, YM has taken the draw on liquidity, so I'm very patient this morning. I'm very patient. I'm not expecting too much. If we look on the weekly time frame, we've now we're within this weekly fair value gap. It's kind of like your last chance. See us reject off this, but I really think we run through this, back to this high. We now have this SIBI here as well. So that's something I'm looking at. This BPR, fair value gap overlap with fair value gap. So I think that's what we could draw into in terms of YM. We could draw in, and then could maybe do something like this. We could just even just push up. And for today is a Monday, and I don't think we have any red folder news. I've checked last week, but I haven't really checked this week. Yeah, Monday, no red folder news as well on a week where we kind of met the draw on liquidity on YM, so could be pretty patient. Tomorrow's PPI, and Powell actually speaks tomorrow at 10 a.m., which I'm kind of excited for. That will probably drive and spark some volatility. And then Wednesday we have CPI. So Wednesday CPI. Ooh, gonna be a nice week. Tomorrow we got Powell, and then CPI. Wednesday, Thursday unemployment, and then Friday no red folder news. So economic calendar is looking pretty juicy today. No red folder news, so you gotta keep that in mind. If you look at dollar I was kind of bullish on, but now dollar is looking a little bit bearish. You know, we're back within this order block. I'm gonna put this order block here at the body. We're now back within this order block, or we're about to reach this order block, I guess. And DXY is looking like I do want us to head to this original consolidation. I do think that's very possible. But it looks like we're stalling a little bit. We have this order block here. We kind of have this mitigation block over here. If you stretch that out in time, that we could be referring back to. I don't like how we didn't push higher after tapping into this once. You know, this to me seems like we're probably gonna head to this low here. So if we look at like 1 hour structure, displacement lower and bearish order flow on the 1 hour time frame. Same with the 4 hour. So order flow is bearish on dollar, so that's gonna be bullish on our indices. In terms of dollar draw and liquidity, maybe these lows here. We could come down to these lows and then maybe get something, but I'm pretty bearish on dollar, at least currently. And if we look at NQ, this is just my chart. I think the draw and liquidity is gonna be here, but you gotta keep in mind, or at least for me, we haven't really had any meaningful manipulation. If you look at this, there hasn't been a really meaningful manipulation. In London, we kind of just consolidated. We didn't really engage a higher time repeat array. We didn't come back within this 15-minute balance. We kind of just consolidated here. So this can be our Judas. Especially if we form SMT with ES here. Like that would be a prime Judas, in my opinion. Like ES comes up, takes this high, NQ fails to, we could get some form of sell here. So that's what I'm paying attention to. And damn, I've been kind of. It looks like we're almost about to take this high. So I could very well see this being a Judas. Possible Judas at open. Because YM has taken the draw on liquidity. If we pull up YM's taking this high here. So that would make this Judas swing a little more probable. DXY is looking DXY is looking bearish though. The DXY looks like we could take this low here. This liquidity pull down here. I don't think it would be the highest probability. We'll see what happens though. Market's about to open in 9 minutes. No red folder news today, so we're just chilling. Don't force anything, especially on a Monday. No red folder news. I'm just gonna chill here. I'm just gonna chill. But I do like the possibility of this being a Judas. I'm going to remove this. This was a 15-minute SIBI I had marked out. We now have closed above this balance price range. So that looks like we are going to head to this high. So I don't know about Judas. Can you check out GJ? Yeah, I'll look at GJ. Alright, we're just taking this high here. Weekly looks like we're kind of accumulating within this range. We're acting off this fair value gap here. I'd be pretty bullish. Although I don't really like this structure. It's looking like we're gonna draw into this high here. Also this imbalance. That's what this is looking like. But I would not trade that personally. That's just me personally. I'd be more bullish. I'd be more bullish. You're in GJ sells? Hey, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I would be more bearish than bullish, but I mean, if you have your conviction with it, then don't don't even listen to what I say because I don't think I should even be looking at anyone else's trade personally. So, like, if you're in a trade, bro, like stick to that trade, and then journal it yourself because I am in no position to really judge anyone's trade or say like, hey, that trade I don't like that trade because that's just I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't tell someone their trade's bad or like I don't like their trade. That's just I used to do that, and then I thought about it. I was like, how am I gonna tell someone that I don't like their trade? I mean, even if I don't like their trade, I'm not in a position to where I can really grade someone's trade. You know. And even if I see someone's trade, it shouldn't really. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically, right now, if we're looking at ES left equal highs here, I'm expecting a push to these highs here. We could have a possible Judas swing here at open. We could have SMT form here. We kind of have this low resistance liquidity. We kind of been spin chopping up the whole way. No prominent low been taken. This is low resistance liquidity. This is high resistance liquidity on the upside. We take a high and then we take a high, then we take a high. I don't really want to be trading this. We don't want to be trading high resistance liquidity. We want to be trading the low resistance liquidity runs. I do want to mark out this wick here. This could possibly be we could possibly come up, take consequent encroachment of this wick, and then head back lower. So I'm gonna mark the 15-minute consequent encroachment here. Hold on. I was gonna try something today. I was going to pull up my chat on my other monitor. Alright, let's go to SUT. Let's go to SUT. Alright, now we're cooking. Yo, what's good, Evan? Oh, yo. This might be the move. This might be the move. Oh yeah. And then just have chat up like this. Yeah. I like that. But then if I click on this chart, maybe just have like an hourly. Yeah, I like that. Hourly here, and then maybe I can have hourly of ES. Okay. Alright, yeah. I like that. Where can I put this though? Right here. Oh, London lower day, 8:30 New York retracement. If ICT daily profile right, then we should see price take the higher time frame. Did ICT post anything, or are you just saying like daily profiles in general? Yeah, I would continue to still be kind of bullish here, just because DXY is pretty bearish. Like we're clearly, I just don't. Me personally, we just have the possibility to have a Judas swing. The fact that we didn't have really any meaningful manipulation. In in Asia, did we engage a hard time PD Ray? Kind of this or. I can go either way. I could see expansion. I could see expansion higher, but I also could see a Judas swing happen. But obviously, I'm gonna favor the expansion more because I'm not gonna come in the market looking for a reversal, especially on a Monday. I'm not gonna seek a reversal. That's not what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna be in line with the order flow here, and if we possibly get this Judas swing, I won't be caught off guard. Market's about to open here. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I like this so much better. I got my two monitors up here. I got higher time frame. I got the 1 hour chart on my left, and then I got these charts over here. And then I can also flip over here. Well, technically, I don't really need this because that's over there. Hold up. What other charts can I pull up? I don't know. Do you think YM's gonna draw into this BPR today? We have this for. I think we're just gonna still be bullish. Like I don't think there's any real reason to like try to fade this. I mean, we could draw back into this fair value gap here to then expand higher. We could go like IRL to ERL. But I'm not going to try to predict that until it actually happens. On DXY, we're in this. Originally, I thought DXY was going to maybe complete this market maker buy model, but I really don't think that's the case. I think that we could come back down and take this low here. I want ES to take these highs here. Yo, I might have just found a cheat code here. That's what. Can y'all imagine having like 10 monitors or like 6 monitors? I feel like that would be also insane as well. Like you're able just to see a lot. You're able to see a lot more than just, especially having one monitor. Like I used to trade off my phone. I used to trade off my phone. I joined the MMXM course shared in the Discord. I used to have so many. I used to have some. Oh, yeah, for real. All you need is IRL to ERL, and IRL to ERL trades, in my opinion, are going to be a lot. I mean, it all depends on the trader, but I think IRL to ERL is just a little bit higher probability because you're trading with the actual order flow. And what I mean by that, like if you're trading, oh shoot. My chat just disappeared. If you're trading IRL to ERL, you're trading in line with that order flow. So we come back to an imbalance, and then you're gonna trade this back up to here. All right, market opened. I don't see anything yet. I don't see anything. I want us to take these highs here on ES before I really look to engage something. We could take these highs here. And then we could form SMT and then have a Judas swing back down to Asia or London low. That's what I kind of think. You know how you see how London just consolidated? We didn't have any expansion. So I'm gonna be pretty patient here. But I don't like trying to trade reversals. I would rather more because like especially order flow has been so bullish recently. I'm not really gonna look to kind of fade this, you know. We have taken this high here, so you never really know. We have come back to this 4 hour for value gap. This could just be a higher time frame market structure shift here as well. There's nothing that I really love yet. $15-minute IRL to Euro at open. Yeah, it could happen. You have this gap here. You now probably have stacked highs here. Overall, just doesn't look too good. Just doesn't look too good right now. We do probably have SMT with YM here. I'm gonna pull up YM chart real quick. We definitely have 15-minute SMT. Okay, so this could be the Judas. We do have SMT as YM here. YM took these highs. So we do have SMT here with YM. I'm waiting to really look to engage. On ES though, we're just ES is just so close to these highs. ES didn't take the high, so but we don't have to since YM took the high. Jeez. This would be like a rejection block, I'm pretty sure. Look at daily power 3 though. I don't like this. Doesn't look like a true. This doesn't look like a true manipulation here. So I do think that we are gonna head to London low. I really do. I think London low is the draw on liquidity. Wait, is this using midnight or wait? Oh, that's a 4-hour power 3. Probably won't trade today, but I still want to see you. I'll still watch you and see if I can find it. Yeah, I would agree. I was tweaking. Okay, yeah. I think this is just a stop line here. Let's pull YM. We definitely have SMT with YM here at the lows. Yeah. Order block here. We're engaging in an order block. Also a 1-hour order block. 1-hour order block right here. 4-hour? Maybe 4-hour gap? No. Alright, this is looking just like initial stop raid. Nothing that I really love. We do have SMT's YM at these highs. This could be us heading to the London low, but nothing's clear in my eyes yet. I do like the fact that we didn't manipulate in London at all. At all. So I feel like we could head back to London lows. You have a fair value gap here in line with this breaker. This gap here. You take it, yo, it's good, Shamal. It's a good Shamal. Let's see. We have this fair value gap here as well. I would like to see us close above this. We're taking the sell side here. On ES. Ooh, ES, we don't really have higher time frame array. On NQ, though, this could be some continuation, you know? Like, if you're looking at this as your market maker buy model, buy side of the curve here, and then this candle would be sell side. Pull back to order block. This could be an entry here. I don't like it though. It's just not the highest probability, in my opinion. We're now pulling back to a 1-hour order block. This could be an area where you get long. 15 minute. Also a 15-minute order block here. I would like this order block a little bit more because it engages this for value gap here. And wait, there's not really time around it. I do want to draw some standard deviation projections, possibly. I don't like this. I wouldn't like this standard deviation, but I'll draw it out just because. What time is this? If anything, I would use this. If I were to map out standard deviation, this is the leg I would use, and it does line up with buy side here. Nothing I like. I could go either way. I don't really see anything that's high probability. We have these stack ties here on ES. We are respecting constant encroachment of this wick. We are respecting this wick here. We didn't have any meaningful manipulation in London, so therefore, I think that we could head to London low here, which is what we're drawing towards right now. Overall, though, nothing I would have traded at open, even if we do head to London low. I don't think I don't see any high quality opportunity. Let's see though, like you still could get in on this move, maybe lower. For me, I'm not really gonna look to take it. We're expecting this bearish imbalance, so I'm expecting the draw to be London low for sure. At least for this AM session. I don't know about Asia low, but I want to see how we react once we take London low. Okay, London low taken. You see how there was no meaningful manipulation in London? London just consolidated. That's your Judas. That's your Judas profile. I'm going to mark out standard deviation here as well. Overall, nothing I love. -4 kind of lines up. -4 lines up with that. Sorry. Yeah, look at that standard deviation. All right, patience. Yo, Caleb, long time no see. How you doing, bro? I've been chilling. Kind of like the same stuff, different day. Living the dream. What about you, Leon? How you been doing? Leon? All right, we're now within a 1 hour fair value gap on around NQ and ES. We might be drawing to a 1 hour fair value gap on ES. This 1 hour fair value gap is what I'm talking about. On NQ right now, we're within this 1 hour fair value gap. We are now just taking London low, so let's go Medea. -4 standard deviation lining up. This imbalance here. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep how I have the chat here. If you guys don't know, if you guys are just watching, I'm now using both my screens. Usually I just have like my stream up on my left stream, on the left side of my screen. But today I got 1 hour charts on the left side. Nice to hear, bro. Been busy past few weeks, going full mode again now. What do you mean by that? Full mode? Like full time? Or like you're grinding? Been busy? That's cool. I was in the shorts. Nice. Where do you enter off of? Was that previous day high? Did it have something to do with previous day high? I feel like it did. I've been busy with exams and not been here for a minute. I hope everything is good with you. Yeah, I'm chilling. I've been I've just been really trying to get better at trading, and like trading where I'm at now is I just need more reps, just more reps, just more reps. Like it's just gonna take time, and I'm not here to rush it. Like that's like that's like how I'm feeling. I'm not here to rush it. Like I know I need reps, and I know like there's no reason to rush it. You met in trading? Oh, I see, I see. It had to do with previous day high. I had a feeling. We didn't do we. If we took this high here on ES, is that just my chart? Did anyone else's chart? Did we take this high here on ES? Because I feel like if we actually took this high on ES, it would have been a lot better. But YM we took that high. YM we took that high. Where's YM? Actually, let me pull it up on the screen so it's a little bit clearer. Like YM, we're all the way up here. YM's took this strong liquidity. Definitely those highs getting taken. Just gotta find the right setup. These highs here, yeah, I would say. I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see what happens. This is looking like clear bearish delivery. We might take Asia. We might take Asia low. I got logs around 9:10, just scaling off at the 15-minute market breaker buy model. My conviction was. Wait, you were in longs at around 9:10. I see, I see. Targeted previous day close. Targeted previous day close. Wait, I'm tweaking. You're targeting it Friday at 4? I see. Nice, 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 Colin. Boys, I blew the funded last week. Eddie, I ain't gonna lie, Eddie. I think you should take a break. I think you should take. I think you should take like a whole like 1 week break at least. But I mean, hey, you either lose or you give up. You got it though. You got it though. What's good, Eddie, though? What's good? Are you discretionary or systematic? I know you're asking Colin, but I would say I don't know. I don't know. I think as a new trader, you kind of have to be more systematic with it. But I feel like if you're a profitable trader, you gotta be discretionary with it, because every profitable trader has discretion how they trade. All right, we're kind of within this 1 hour for value gap. We have 12 minutes left on this candle. I want to see if we're gonna hold this. I want to see if we're gonna hang on to this or not. If we don't, we could possibly come down to that. I don't love this price action, This structure just doesn't look clear. Like, this is high resistance liquidity. We take a high. and then we take a high and then kind of just like muster around here. Take a high and then we're just kind of take a high. Like this high resistance liquidity. So it's not the cleanest price action, so I'm gonna chill. It's always me breaking my rules. My shot works, but I ain't disciplined. I would take at least a break. If you look at ES though, ES is in this 1 hour fair value gap here, and we have equal highs above us. This could be a market maker buy model here. I would want to see an S&T. We just take an Asia low. We're within a 1 hour gap. We are within a 1 hour gap, so this looks like we have a possibility. Let me pull up YM again. That 950 macro is about to open up. Wait, this is the 1 minute chart on YM? Ugh. So we definitely have S&T with YM. I don't like it. I'm not going to use it as a reference point. I want to see displacement higher here. If we look at this though, we've come back down. We left equal highs. We're within a 1 hour fair value gap. For me personally, I want to see a deeper fill of this fair value gap on ES. You see how we barely tapped it? I think that we could get another push lower to then do something like this. And then now this becomes your intermediate term low. Alright, sus drawings already. Are you kidding? There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm kind of bullish here. I'm pretty bullish here. 1 hour for value gap, respecting nicely. We come down, take in London low. I want to see how we react here. I want to see displacement higher to validate. This could be your market maker model here. In IRL, internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. That's what I'm looking at. You took one in your. I'm kind of like that type of trader too. I like to take one trade and then I'm out of here, or I take one trade and then I kind of just look. That's just me personally. I don't like taking multiple trades. I think that's a good rule to have. Just take one trade and then get on with your day. Hey, it's 2.5 lines up nice with buy side. I don't think it's ready yet. It is the 950 macro, which I kind of do like, so. But I gotta be careful here. This is just a 5 minute fair value gap here. This whole side is in imbalance, so this could just be a reprice up to this imbalance, so. Careful here. I'm careful. This is your market maker sell model though, like clear original consolidation. Come up. Very fast. Hey, what was I saying in Discord? Possible Judas. I used to be discretionary, but it's too much thinking, so now I just list out all the possible setups I take and do. So it's not. Yeah, definitely nice to have. I would say I'm more discretionary than I should be. I'm more discretionary than I should be. Like, I feel like that's my main struggle is I try to be so discretionary to the fact that like at some point you can't be subjective with everything. Like there has to be like a clear entry to clear like what are your conditions to where you're gonna exit as well. You fill new week opening gap. Didn't we have like we had a very small new week opening gap, I swear. My new week opening gap's down here. Friday, Sunday. That's where my gap is. I don't know. Hello? 12. Wait. Is that this week? Or is that last week's? Yeah, that should be this week's. Yeah, new week opening gap's down here. At least on my chart. You got short? Five two five five. 5255. Decent. Definitely nice. I think this could be a buy model here. I would kind of like to see us come back down and take this low. We don't have to though, because that would line up perfectly with the 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle would open here, and then you would have that. And then this would be your wick on that candle. And then your 4-hour candle would look something like this. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's just me. What's the daily chart looking like? I'll pull it up. We have this daily fair value gap lower. I do like how you brought that up because we've taken this high here. I kind of would like to see a retracement into this fair value gap here, because this candle never closed above this high, so therefore I think we could retrace back down to this fair value gap here to then head higher. Ooh. Institutional order flow entry drill here. Yeah, that fair value gap. I personally, the fact that I think that we could retrace back to this daily fair value gap. I think that's what the daily chart wants to do on ES. NQ, we have a big wick on this daily candle. It's just something to tape read, honestly, because I'm not going to come into today. I'm not going to, especially on a Monday, I'm not going to force anything. But we are within that 1 hour gap. I don't know, I'm pretty loose here. I could see price going either way. So I'm not going to really look to take anything right now. That's just me personally. I want to see an SMT form here at these lows. I would like to see that. If I was just taking my London win, I wouldn't have a break-even day today. No shame in going. Yeah, I mean break evens. Think about it. Like, you're just living another day. You're just living another day. Like, break even, you don't lose anything. You lose absolutely nothing. You lose absolutely nothing by going break even or not even taking a trade at all. So if anyone talks or if anyone says anything that makes you feel like, oh, you wasted time, or like you say that oh, I went break even today, I'm not happy with that. Like, bro, you lost absolutely nothing. And I feel like social media, like, even me, I'll like post on social media, I'll be like, I didn't take a trade at all. And I was looking to trade, and they'll be like, oh, this guy never trades. Okay. Would you rather be the trader that takes a trade, or would you rather be the trader that just sits and waits and wants to see more information? You know, I don't like the fact that we didn't form an SMT here, but I do think that this could be a buy model. We're within this 1 hour fair value gap. Look at the wick on this. This candle closes in 39 seconds, so this shows me institutional. Like, this just looks this looks very bullish. And like a 1 hour wick like this, very bullish. Is there any? Powell speaks tomorrow. And then we have CPI. Do we have any macro? What do you mean? There's a macro every single day. Or there's a macro every single hour. Look at where -2 lines up. Look at where -2 lines up here on ES. -2 lines up perfectly. I'm pretty bullish here. 1 hour fair value gap. We're holding. Look at this wick. How that held. This order block still being respected. Your projections line up good here as well. On the higher time frames, we're bullish. I don't know. I don't really like this wick on the daily candle, though. That's the only thing I don't like. You see how stubby this wick is? I don't think this wick will close like that. Like, if we look at like most of the wicks on the daily, more often than not, the probabilities are that we are likely gonna have a bigger wick. You know, it's just a probability game. Like, look at all these wicks. Maybe okay, this wick. Okay, this wick. I guess there are exceptions, but it's a probability game. Which is why I wouldn't be opposed to the idea that we could be coming up here to rebalance this 15-minute fair value gap to then come back down to Asia low. So I got two different things I'm looking at. If we had an SMT at the lows here, I'd be more confident taking a long. But the fact that we have this 15-minute gap here, we still have Asia lows below us. I think we could reprice up here to then get this expansion move lower. I'm pretty loose. This 15-minute gap's what I'm really looking at right now. Live skinny, really? You'll be 22 on the... That's what I'm saying. I turned 19 and I was like, man, like, it's gonna be soon here though. Like, I'm on my own. Hello? Alright, I don't know what that was all about. I lost sleep. London session's literally 2 a.m. for me. London session's like 12 a.m. for me. I don't know. Shamal, I would stick to one session and then just master that, you know? But I would say London, if you're trading London session, you're gonna be trading counter trend to what you think. You're gonna be trading opposite to what you think the daily candle is likely to do. I mean, you gotta know your daily profiles. Like there's a lot of daily profiles that are out there, and ever since I started looking at daily profiles, I feel like it's definitely helps. Like you don't need a daily profile. -2 lines up nicely with buy side here. I mean, this kind of was like a doji candle though. We have like a wick on both sides, so. If you also see, if you project this wick out, look at where we kind of paused. -2.5. -4 is probably Asia low. Yeah, -4 is Asia low. I'm gonna remove that because if you project out this other wick, it's the same thing. -4 lines up perfectly with this Asia low. It's gonna be a 15-minute for value gap. That's what could happen here. If we had an S&T at these lows here, like if NQ took this low here, I'd be a lot more open to this being a market maker buy model. Nothing's clear. Nothing's clear, so I'm not gonna force it. And I don't care. Like I could come to the market and I cannot place a trade for the next like 2 years. I cannot take a trade for the next 2 years. I don't know. For me, I honestly I don't really take that many trades. I'm not gonna lie, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're turning 21 in June. You'll be 21, 24 in 23 days. Dang, everyone's birthday's in May or June. That's crazy. It's now been a month since I had my birthday. It's already been a month since I had my birthday. That thing, my birthday feels like it was like yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm trading London alone. I just like to tune in. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, I would recommend just trading New York. If you refine the time to when you trade, your win rate's gonna be a little bit higher. I think your win rate's gonna be a lot higher. Like if you only trade 9:30 to 9:40, if you only take entries from then, like I think your win rate's gonna be a lot higher because you know exactly what you're looking for. Our NQ has traded back up into this fair value gap. We take a London low. I don't think anything is high probability here, in my personal opinion. That's just what I believe. I don't think anything's high probability. So the homie's coming back from college too. Yeah. Dang. Oh yeah, college finished. A lot of my friends are done with college, or honestly, most of my friends went to like pilot school. Most of my friends went to pilot school, which I don't know. I sent a screenshot of my trade on Discord so members could have some idea. Bro, talking about astrology? That's crazy. Let me look at your trade. Where is it? Are you Forex King? Do you have any tips on how to learn to be better at trading education, or how to be better at trading education about trading? What do you mean? Do you have any tips on how to learn to be better at trading education about trading? About how to learn? About how to learn trading education? Is that what you mean? If so, on how to learn, I don't know. I mean, I'm still learning, so a tip I would have for you if you're trying to learn is just to what I do is I get FX replay, and then anytime someone has posted a video or like they give analysis over their charts, go into your chart on FX replay and then do that same thing, which is that's what I'm doing. I've been watching the ICT 2023 mentorship, and that's what I've been doing. So it's really been helping as well. Hey, happy birthday, bro. 3rd of May, you're now 20. Dang, we're all around the same age. I don't like the fact that we might have a straight dump because of the SS of the curve. Sell side of the curve could always be have some consolidation. I don't like the fact that we had a straight dump because the sell side of the curve should always have some. I mean, think about it. Why do we? Are you talking about this sell off here? How we didn't have any consolidation? It's because 9:30 opened. 9:30 is gonna spark volatility. Do your friends trade as well? No, none of my friends trade. None of my friends trade. None of my friends trade at all. I mean, I would say all of my friends. Yes, the best way to learn is like I said. I would recommend getting FX replay, $35 a month, and then if you can't afford $35 a month, I don't think you're serious about trading. I really don't. $35 a month, and then go on YouTube and then watch ICT 2023 mentorship. That's what I'm currently going through. Every single episode that he has, go into your charts and then see exactly what he's seeing, because it's like an interactive mentorship. And then, like I've started that, and then that's helped me a lot. I would say personally, honestly. Do you trade Silver Bullet? I don't trade Silver Bullet, but Silver Bullet is. Silver Bullet's a time-based thing, but it's also the second phase of a market maker model. Silver Bullet's from 10 to 11 and then 2 to 3, but it's also Silver Bullet also can be referred to in a market maker model. Like this would be your Silver Bullet. That second phase of distribution or accumulation. We now come back in a 5-minute for value gap. On NQ, within a 15-minute for value gap. So, what are your thoughts on the 2023 mentorship? Definitely, it's ever since I started watching it, I've really enjoyed it, and I think it's made a lot more sense. You know. Like a lot of people say that he just yaps the whole time and he just rants the whole time. But I'm not gonna lie, every single rant that he goes on and every single thing that he says, like if you just listen, if you just sit there and listen to what the man has to say, like I personally think that it's just amazing information to get. And like think about it, regardless of whether you like him or not, like you're able to listen to someone with 30 years of experience, and you're pretty much able to have a mentor right in front of there talking to you for completely free on YouTube. I mean, that's underrated. It's underrated. Yap, Forex King, done for the day, brother. It's so good to trade the 1 minute just under 5.50. Hey, good to hear, bro. You too. Have a good day. Good to hear. I think we head lower here. I think we. Yeah, it's looking like I want to see a retracement into this 15-minute gap here, and then head down to Asia low. That Asia low also is this new week opening gap, which I really do like. I think we might get a better setup here. 15-minute for value gap, IRL to ERL here. I'm patient. Patient. Patience pays, brother. Alright. Patience. Yeah, I take an Asia low. We kind of go either way. On the hourly, we just had a doji candle kind of. Now I would say this. I think this is expansion, but we have like equal wick on both sides of this. How many point? Let me measure this. How many points is this wick? That's only 4 points. Really? Really? That's only 5 handles? Wow. Is that perfectly at constant encroachment? Wow. Perfect. You have this order block here. Respecting. We have SMT at lows with YM. I don't even have to check. There's an SMT at the lows here with YM. One hour IRL here. Kind of chopping here. NQ coming up and taking this high. Let's see what happens. ICT and Steve Morrow of BTMM is my mentor, I guess. Both talk like the OG of the Carson of the market. Both concept made sense. Who's Steve Morrow? Or Mauro? Let me look up who this guy is. I've never heard of him, honestly. Steve? Beat the market maker? Wait, I think ICT posted. Oh, ICT shorted today. I think ICT is just... I don't know. I've been watching the 2023 mentorship recently. And, bro, like... I'm not glazing, but I just think it's just insane that you can get knowledge like that for free, you know? YM is ugh. YM is not in line here at all. I don't know what YM's doing here. I can't. YM. Let's look at DXY real quick. DXY is bearish here. Clearly. We still have sell side resting here, so. Core content for free is crazy. Crazy to me. I would agree. I don't know. Recently I've been watching that 2023 mentorship, and I don't know. I ain't gonna say much. Right now we have SMT here. It's not clean though. We do have S&T here. We never retraced into this 15-minute fair value gap either on ES, which I don't like. Is this that market maker buy model? I don't know. I'm very hesitant to take anything right now. You know, you have YM doing who the hell knows what this is. Showing us that we're bearish here. I think the better SMT with you YM. YM's looking like we want to go lower. Probably reprice this order block. But then at the same time, we also have equal highs on ES here. Within this 1 hour gap, we're respecting this order block. We're respecting constant encroachment of this wick. So I wouldn't short this and I wouldn't long this. I just think that it'll be more clear in the PM session. So I'm not here to force anything now, you know? Like I could see a long working out here. I could also see a short working out here. We're back within this 15-minute gap here on ES, but we have taken sell side here. Price too choppy, I would agree. What's your thoughts on religion? I don't know, honestly. I'm Christian. That's just me personally. But like if you have a religion that's your religion, then I don't know. I don't really care what your religion is. I don't know. I just stay in my own lane. That's all I care about. But I would say I'm definitely discovering myself in that in faith right now. That's just me personally. I do like how we've taken this high here. See now, if we would get displacement lower, he's playing with you. He's playing with you, Evan. You see, I see trade today, and my trade is the same. Happens many times, maybe because I learned it by watching all his YouTube shorts. I'm not gonna lie, taking the same trade as ICT gotta feel good. Like taking the same trade as your mentor gotta feel good, you know. That means that you learned something. I'm just not part of demonization. I don't even know what that is, honestly. Right now, we're in bullish order flow on the 1 minute, and on the 5 minute, we're now getting that change state delivery here. What's good, Gabe? How you doing, brother? Try to watch all shorts in 1 minute. You can see the pattern. Check the timing and pattern. How many shorts does he have? I've never seen his shorts. Not bad. You good? Yeah, we're chilling over here. We're chilling over here. I'll pop that down. Has YouTube Shorts hold the key? He never teach that all in his mentorship. Let me pull up the charts again. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is looking like... I do like these equal highs here. I do like them. We're holding consequent encroachment of this wick nicely. If I were to map out this standard deviation projection, it lines up perfectly with this buy side here. We're rejecting off this 1 hour. We're holding this 1 hour fair value gap here. This to me looks like we're going to go from IRL to ERL here. I would like to see us close above this to confirm that change in state of delivery. So I want to see this 5 minute candle close above this high with the body closed. That would be very bullish. That'd be very bullish. Don't usually touch the market on Mondays, but we got CPI on Wednesday, so let's see what I can do today. I would agree. I don't love trading Mondays or Fridays. More so Mondays. I don't love trading Mondays. That's just me personally. Just because, like, you know, you just had the weekend. I get kind of antsy to come in the market and try to do something, and then I end up maybe forcing a trade. I don't really know what the weekly candle is likely to do, especially on a day like today. We've kind of hit the draw on liquidity already. Today I think it's just gonna set us up for Tuesday, Wednesday. But we also have CPI. We have CPI and PPI this week, so. I would agree. I mean, it depends. I mean, especially if we don't have any red folder news. Like today. We don't have any red folder news, so. Bullish order flow on the 1 minute on NQ, especially. Did we just retrace in that 15-minute gap? Yeah, we just retraced into this 15-minute gap on ES. Alright. We just retraced into that 15-minute gap. Let's see. If we get displacement, I think this could be the draw here. This low. If we get displacement lower. But like overall, we're still within bullish order flow, so notice how slow on ES we're going up to this 15-minute fair value gap. We're going very slow. This is all generated liquidity at these lows to where if we get displacement, that can validate us to go to these lows. Overall, patience for me. For me personally. The 10-12 silver bullet long. Yeah, I mean, silver bullet did. Did we retrace it that? I don't think we did. Maybe on ES? We never created a gap on ES. I don't know. I mean, I guess if we were to enter a year, your stop would have to be at least this wick here. You'd probably target something like that. I don't know. Alright, now we're starting to get displacement lower here. We just took internal range liquidity. Short term, intermediate term, and then possibly another short term high here. Drawn liquidity for me is this low. I want to see this candle close. If we create a fair value gap here, this could be a possible entry given. By the way, we have equal lows on NQ for us to take later. Which lows are you talking about? Are you referring to? Oh yeah, we did leave these equal lows here. This looks pretty bearish. Wow. We ain't gonna get a chance here? AMD. After retracing that 15-minute fair value gap, did we touch this candle high? Ooh. Look how algorithmic that is. The low on that candle versus the high on that candle meet up perfectly in that 15-minute fair value gap. There might be like a 15-second model there. I'm gonna pull up Trade of 8. I want to pull up the 15-second just to refer back to. I just want to pull up the 15-second chart real quick. Was there an entry here at all? Here on this fair value gap. Let's do it with the IC. Quick little sell off there. Let's see if we come back into this breaker. Breaker for value gap here. Down to this low now. Let's see. We now disrespected constant encroachment of that wick. So I'd be kind of bearish here. I think this is the draw on liquidity now. I don't really see an entry though to capitalize on this. Let's get Maued. I guess this fair value gap here. Where would be your 5 points? Are you there? Because we don't need to head back up to this breaker because we've offered buy side here. That could be your entry here. Let's become $1 million funded trader, brother, and let's all meet in Dubai. I'd be down. I don't know about Dubai. I always want to go. I want to go to Dubai though. I feel like that would be a nice place to go to. Either Dubai or like Miami. I don't know. They're all like cliche places. At the end of the day, bro, I'm like such a homebody. Like I just love being at my home, you know. Well, not like in my house all day. Like I'm not gonna do that, but like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I always say that I would want to travel, but I don't know if I would. This could be a possible entry here, short. Here off this mitigation block for value gap as well. You need to give it room to trade up into this breaker, but I honestly don't think that price needs to trade back up into that breaker. There's no like SMT here though, and I don't really like this. I don't really like this move down here on NQ. This for me personally looks like it could just be a stop raid. And we do have an SMT here at these lows. Bullish SMT. Right here. Two 2.5 lines up nicely with buy side. At 50%, we had a stop rate here. Respecting that 1 hour fair value gap, 1 hour order block here. I don't think price needs to go lower here right now. We've taken stops here. That 5 minute fair value gap here. You have that SMT there as well. Reaccumulation zone here. This looks more I'm more bullish than bearish now. I know I keep on changing my bias, but it's hard to have a bias when like you're kind of within multiple PD arrays. You know, we're within this fair value gap here. We're also within this fair value gap here. Kind of just patty caking. This SMT isn't the cleanest though, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This SMT is not the cleanest. So I'm not for sure on it. I would want to see more display. I would want to see us use this as a mitigation. That would be the entry I would look to enter off of if I were to trade this. I really wish that we had an SMT at these lows. If we had an SMT at these lows, I think it would be a lot cleaner. 5 minute soup. Yeah, that 5 minute in that fair value gap as well. I wouldn't qualify it as the soup until we get displacement. You know, I don't really like looking at soups. Like I'm kind of over that. I don't look to trade turtle soup. That's not how I. That's not. Anytime I have looked to trade soup, like more often than not, you end up, or at least me, I ended up taking losses and looking at as soups when it really wasn't. That's just me personally. I mean, I know you got to build your conviction with it, but everyone's gonna have different conviction. But me personally, I don't like turtle soup as an entry model. But if you trade turtle soup, then stick with it. Like for me, I caught myself up in too much of like trying to take soups. You like soups because I have a pretty strict model for it, so I don't overuse it. That's good. That's good. And even this could be the lowest entry on that market maker model here to these lows. Yeah, that fair value gap breaker. So it could kind of go either way. I don't like it. Just I want to be trading one sided. I want to be trading one sided price runs. Right now, for me personally, it's not looking one sided. It's looking like we could do two things. It's also a Monday. Like I know there's gonna be more opportunity, maybe within later in the day. And like even if even if I don't take anything here, like I don't need to be engaged here if this is a sell model. I can very much well be in here off that second stage. I'd much rather wait for that confirmation. Or I could much rather wait for this here on this market maker buy model. But I have more conviction that we're gonna go here, right here, than I would where we're at right here. I'm reading some level two. I don't know. I don't use level two. I don't think I ever will because I feel like it could just overcomplicate your trading, but also it could be something that could add conviction onto your trading. But me personally, I just don't think that level two is actually important because how many levels, how many orders we have at some place isn't going to really matter. It, it's a market maker buy model. We'll see. We'll see. You're in longs. Where did you enter? I guess we'll see what can happen. For me, it could be either way. I don't like how we're just chopping on ES. Also, if we look at DXY, DXY is looking bearish, which is why I would like the fact that this would be a market maker model, buy model, because of DXY right now. What is up with my my trade views bugging? The Dow, we've taken our draw on liquidity right now, so that's something to be cautious of. And then look at what Dow's doing. Dow's just tapering off here. Dow is just shitting its pants right now. Look at this price action on Dow. What lows has YM taken? One eight 182 18225. 1828 18281. I see. Do you take the soup? Look at ES right now. Look at this. Yeah, I decided I'm not gonna like grade anyone's entries anymore. Like if say if you enter and you say that you entered in my chat, I'm no longer gonna say like, oh I like that, or oh I don't like that, because I think that's just stupid. I don't like how I was doing that as well. Like for me, I have no business telling a trader that I like their trade or I don't. And I don't want to have that, like, kind of like, I don't want to give off that energy, you know? Like, oh, I like your trade or oh, I don't like your trade. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I like your trade or if I don't. It's your trade. It's your trade. Your trade. Everyone's going to have a different trade. And at the end of the day, it's your trade. Something that you had conviction with. Something that you placed. So what I say should have very little impact on what you think about your trade. And what you say should have little impact on what I think about my trade, because you're the only one that's going to press buy or sell. The only one. I'm not going to press buy or sell for you. I'm not going to press the button for you. You have to press the button. Accumulation. I don't like this accumulation here on ES. Because we can't reverse from accumulation. We can't. So therefore, I would lean more bearish here. Do you want to be trading this price action right now? Probably not. Probably not. So I'm gonna wait. I do think this is a sell model here. I do actually kind of believe that. Just because we're accumulating here, and the fact that we're accumulating, I don't think that we're gonna go from accumulation to a reversal. We could go accumulation to expansion, but it's not clear, so I'm not gonna take anything, you know. Well, technically, yeah, we're just within this range on ES. Like, look at the bodies. We have not traded outside of this candle in the past 17 minutes. The past 17 minutes, we've just been within this one candle. So, the fact that I have two different biases that I can see play out is just that I'm not going to take anything. I think it's going to go down. It's going down. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what price does. You know, if you don't love what price is doing, then just don't take a trade. You don't gotta be in a trade. You don't gotta be trading. No one does. And no one knows what truly where the market's gonna go next. No one truly knows where we're heading. No one does. We have left buy side on NQ, so I would favor more run to buy side here. In terms of a market maker model here, though, within a 1 hour fair value gap, at 50%, we've had a stop. We've had a stop rate. I want to see displacement here. That I want to see a possible second stage. I want to see this silver bullet up here. This is what I want to see. This is the thing that I would take this. I would take this up here. I wouldn't really take anything in here because I don't know. We could go either way. But if we displace higher and we get up into this range, this area up here, I would have more confidence in the trade, and I would than I would here. So therefore, me personally, I'm going to wait until that happens. And although, yeah, longs could play out here, yeah, shorts could play out here, I personally don't know. So. How's everyone doing this morning on Monday? Everyone have a good Mother's Day yesterday? Bro, I went for a hike yesterday and my neck got fried. My neck is absolutely fried. Just, I want to point your attention to ES here. Let's look at ES. Let's look at ES's action here real quick. We're still within that range. I'll put that in the Discord. Gotta go for dinner. If I see you afterwards, if not, hey, have a good one, bro. Have a good one. How long have I been live for? Only an hour 40? Ooh. I'll probably stay on here for a little bit. But what I think I might want to start doing is just like getting on here when I think that the opportunity is going to be there, you know? But I want to see how we're going to I want to see this market maker model form out because it's either going to be a market maker sell or buy model here. Oh my gosh. I did not see that. Wow. I was blind. I don't think I was on the 1 minute. Wow. I didn't see that SMT. I did not see that SMT. Wow, how did I not see that? Damn. I didn't see this SMT this morning. Clear. Oh my gosh, clear sell model. Wow. It's all hindsight. It's cool. It is what it is. And then that would have given me a little bit more conviction that we're gonna go to London low. SMT displacement, fair value gap, line with that breaker. Yeah, how did I not see that? Damn, you know those moments. Hey bro, by the way, 07 salutes. Let's see. 07 salute. Let's see how it is. What's an SMT? SMT is a divergence between NQ and ES. Look at this. You see how NQ made a higher high here? NQ took this high, ES didn't. That shows you smart money has accumulated their positions here. Well, I did not see that. I did not see that. That means this for my gap would have had a lot more meaning to it. Down to Asia lows. You also have that profile as well. Ugh. Yeah. How did I not see that, y'all? So I'd be a little bit more bearish here. Because this is manipulation. I know, we have taken London low here as well, so. We'll give it like 10 more minutes. If I don't like anything, I'll probably just head out because honestly, the times when I haven't been live for like the whole session, I feel like I've enjoyed it. And look at the price action right now. Like, do you really need to be trading this? But yeah, looking back, man, I'm kind of just. How did I not see that? That makes a lot more sense. Cause we didn't have valid manipulation in London. This is all just chop up. This is just your Judas. I already had that Judas swing bias as well. Look in the Discord, I was like, could see a possible Judas. Overall, this kind of looks bearish. Come back up into this fair value gap here. I don't like ES at all right now. I do not like this action at all. Just chop. Just chop here. I think PM session might be a little bit better, personally. I don't know how I didn't see that, though. SMT displacement lower, fair value gap entry there. That would have been your entry. Off of this mitigation as well. This now becomes your balanced price range. Everything up here is balanced, meaning that we've offered both buy-side delivery in here, and we also have offered sell-side delivery. Price does not need to go back up in this area because we have offered both buy-side and sell-side. However, this imbalance here, we have offered only buy-side up to this point, so therefore we're going to offer sell-side here to then head lower. Because this now all becomes balanced. Price doesn't need to go back into this range. Okay, then we take this low. The same thing. Sell side's offered here. What are we going to do? We're going to offer a buy side here. Oh, what? We're not heading lower. We're actually heading higher. So, therefore, we're likely going to head to this high here. Alright. Wow, look at this. I think we could do something like this. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. You had your entry here. Just by looking at this, you had your entry here. I mean, like things can still happen. Things still happen. But you really only want to be in on entry here. You know, like you don't want to be in on this price action here. So that's just me personally. I do think that lunch hour we might just consolidate, and then PM session there might be a good setup. But I'm not gonna be live for all that because I don't want to just sit in front of the charts and just watch price action that I shouldn't even be watching. Like honestly, just seeing this, I don't even think that we should really even be watching this as traders. It's always good to watch price action and get screen time and know like what you want to trade and like what you also want to avoid. But like really, do you want to be in a trade during this? Like, do you want to be long here? I wouldn't say so. On my chart, it wicked the low on ES. What chart do you have? ES? Are you on ES1? Are you on MES? That could be why. Yeah, you're using MES. I would use ES. I would use the minis. The mini contract's gonna be a lot more like that information is gonna be more valid. At least I think so. At least I think so. I mean, I'm not 100% for sure. But there were some times when I was using MES or MNQ, and then I failed to see what the mini contract was doing, and then I missed out on some trades by doing that. AM, I just had like some crazy deja vu there for a second. I swear I've seen this chart before. I don't know. That was weird. Let's go CCC. CCC. Let's look at dollar. Dollar's chopping too, right? Yeah. Dollar has a liquidity pool below us. So I would lean more bearish delivery on dollar here. Just because order flow has clearly been bearish. Came back up. We've repriced to this imbalance here. I'm very mixed here. I don't see anything that's clear. Like looking back in hindsight, I do think that the trade that you should have taken, well, the clean trade here, I failed to recognize it real time. I'm not gonna lie. I failed to really recognize it, but we had SMT here, displacement lower, fair value gap here. I was leaning more towards bearish buys because London lows here. All right, let's see. Let's tape read this. Is this gonna be the manipulation? AMD? Because now we have a very big SMT here. Hey, thanks for the sub, Derek. Appreciate it. Now we have SMT all the way here. So I'm not gonna mark it yet because I don't like marking SMTs until we actually get displacement. But is this going to be AMD here? For me, I don't know yet, and I don't want to trade this at all right now. Like me personally, I don't want to trade this. I don't. I don't want to trade this chop. Even here, we're chopping to this 15-minute for value gap, and here we're chopping to this low here. You have a 15-minute gap in here as well. Then a 15-minute gap here on ES. Also that 1 hour gap. This is bearish delivery here. And on NQ, this wick looks like smart money accumulated positions here on NQ. And now we have SMT here at the lows. If we get displacement here, I would look to long this. If we get displacement. But if we never get that displacement to show us that institutions are buying, then I don't think there's anything to take personally. Now it's starting to look like we might get something. I want to see a fair value gap form here. If no fair value gap gets formed here, I think this is a little bit less probable. Alright, so a fair value gap did get formed, but AMD. Ooh, this does look kind of clean on ES. We don't really have an imbalance to reprice to though on ES. We have this fair value gap on NQ. Also buy side here. Pull up the 15-second. This fair value gap could be an entry. SMT here at the lows, displacement higher, fair value gap order block as well. I would like an entry here to buy side. How many points is that? 94 to where? That's about 20 points as well. I don't think there's anything to force though. This would be your 20 points here if you entered here to buy side. I think PM will be better. 100%, me too. It's just not. It's not clear. I'm more leaning bullish, but you don't want to be trading chop at the end of the day. Yeah, I would. This is the only entry I like. I wouldn't hate an entry here. And then stop. My stop would be probably at this low or this low. I expected this to be. Yeah, my stop would be at this low. If I were to enter this low and then TP up here. What is that? That's probably like 3R. I don't ever really trade off the 15-second too, so I don't know if I like 2R. That's very scalpy. Very scalpy. When we're chopping, that's all you can really do though. Scalps. We're seeing some form of displacement higher here. I would mainly target this high here. It's also that Sibi here on the 1 minute. That'll be my main target. Right now, I'd probably put my stop to break even. Yo, I'm new to trading. I ran into your Insta and it got me into all this. Where's a good place to start trading? I'm coming from Ireland. Hey, appreciate you're here. Appreciate you're here, Peter. I would say if you're new to trading, listen to these words I'm about to tell you, because like this will put you miles ahead to where I started. Number 1, don't worry about the money. Don't focus on making money. Don't even worry about trying to get money. Just focus on becoming better, you know? Like the same thing, like if you're going to become a boxer or whatever, a dishwasher, a cook, a chef. You focus on the skill rather than the monetary value that you could get, cuz then if you're worried about the money, you're going to blow up, you're going to lose a lot of money. Like, you don't need to make money at all. Within your first 1 to 2 years, don't care about making money at all. But if you're new, and also, I look up who ICT is, Inner Circle Trader, and then just get in reps. Just get reps in. And then just show up every day and get better. And that's all I can tell you. Look up Inner Circle Trader ICT, and then go from there. That will put you miles ahead of where I started. Just that information I just gave you will put you miles ahead of where at least I was. And that is I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's going to have different preference. Everyone's going to give you different information. Like, if you go into like some other person's live stream and you say, hey, what are some tips that you have? They're going to tell you completely different things. So that's also what I would say. And welcome back. TGR is great as well. Me personally, I started watching TGR, and that's when I first got introduced. I like his boot camp, but I think there's better information, you know? That's just me. Like, everyone's going to have different opinion on everything. That's also a big thing, Peters. Everyone's going to have some different thing to tell you. Everyone's going to have a different opinion on everything, no matter what. So just stick to yourself. At the end of the day, this is a journey to discover who you are as a person. Like, you're gonna find things that you never really thought that, or like you kind of knew that you struggled with, but they're really gonna come after you. Like, for me, I'm a greedy person. But like when I trade, I have to face that. I have to face that a lot more in trading. You know. We all where it all started. Where we all started. You just gave them gold? Yo, that's 100%. Best of luck with y'all. Hey, yeah. Good luck to you, Peter. There's gotta be more in depth with ICT, but for sure, some people, the way TGR acts and breaks it down is super useful. Yeah, I don't love TGR as well, because he He explains it well, but like there's also times when he's just like in front of the camera, just doing some like crazy stuff. I'm like, let's get to the content here. Like I don't know. CGR is crazy. It's just like, brother, I feel like you're trying to be an entertainer, and like I would like that's cool, but he does too much sometimes, you know. He induces a lot of the younger audience into trading, you know. That's all I gotta say. You see here how we're consolidating. We're not going to go from we're not going. Price is not going to reverse here. Repricing that 1 minute for buy gap. I think drawing liquidity is here, for sure, on ES. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But what you did is actually give me how on my goals. A lot of others really haven't been much help. I appreciate it. It's actually give me the how on my goals. A lot of others really haven't helped much. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm just here. I'm just here to document my journey. You know. I haven't been posting on Instagram. I haven't posted on Instagram in like a week at least. Because I'm just focusing on becoming a better trader instead of like creating content and pushing out content, you know? I've been posting less content. And like I was very consistent and I would be posting like 5 times a day, and now I've kind of stopped a little bit, which like you can say like, why are you doing that? For me though, it's like I don't need to be on Instagram every single day, you know? I don't need to be posting on Instagram every single day. That's just how and like I don't really love Instagram either. There's a lot of toxic comments that I don't need, you know. Did you mess with Johnny Options? I don't really. I feel like someone's said that. Someone's talked about Johnny Options before, but I don't really know who he is. I don't really know. I don't know too many trading influencers. Like unless they're like mainstream, I don't know who they are because I don't really use. I don't really look at other people. I know who ICT, Justin Whirling, TJR. It's kind of the main ones I really have ever looked into. Tanja Trades, yeah, I have. I know who Tanja Trades is, but I don't know. I've never watched Tanja Trades. She seems like she's chill though. But I've said it. I've said it once. I use it only on my PC, bro. I don't know. I just don't like it. Makes me distracted. Also, TikTok. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of TikTok, Instagram. I'm not a fan. Like all you're doing is just comparing your life with everyone else's, and I don't need to see that. I don't need to see that personally. I guess it's kind of hypocritical because I do post on there, but like if you're always looking at someone else's life, always taking in someone else's life, you're never gonna be truly happy with your life, you know? If I was in that trade, I probably would have got stopped at break even. Might be a stupid question, but did you go for any random stock, or are you looking? But did you just go for any random stock, or were you just looking at something specific? I mean, bro, there's no stupid questions. ever. I would say look to trade NQ and ES. Those like NQ and ES. The look more and like what I'm saying is going to be like foreign to you. That's just how it is. Like at first it's going to feel crazy. It's a skill. Whenever you start learning English or a new language, it's you don't know it, but then you slowly get used to it over time, and then you start adapting it. I would say NQES, and then look who ICT is. Like that's all I could refer to you. Everyone's gonna have something different to say. Everyone's going to say different things. Everyone's gonna have different opinions. So just know if you go into my live stream versus if you go to someone else's, they're going to tell you two completely different things. That's how trading is. So at the end of the day, 100% is stick to your gut. Stick to your gut. That's also in life as well. Just stick to what you think. Stick to what you think. Stick to your intuition. Stick to your heart. That's honestly what I feel like has done me the best along my journey so far as well. Everything that I've done, I've stuck to my heart. Like I've stuck to what my heart and what my gut was telling me. You know, like when I was getting into ICT concepts, I was like, is this what I want to trade? Do I want to trade like this? Like I thought about it. And then my gut told me to like go into ICT concepts, and then I haven't looked back. And then like my gut has told me to start live streaming, and then I haven't looked back. And my gut has told me right now to kind of focus on trading more than creating content. And that's just what my heart's telling me. That's what my gut's telling me. So just go with your heart. Just go with what you think. What you think is going to be the best. It's your journey, you know? Paul, you know about the difference between futures? Yeah, I would look up futures, options, and forex, and then just study, and then think what's gonna be the best for you. I would recommend futures. I just think futures makes the most sense, and futures is probably the best. It all depends on you. Yeah, you just need one pair at first and start trading like 5 pairs at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to like trading 5 pairs, or I not trading, but just looking at 5. I don't know if I like what I just said. Like I wouldn't discourage looking at price action on different things. You know, like every single day, like have a price action review on what ES, NQ, and then like maybe some forex did, and then like okay, this happened in price today. But I recommend only trading one thing. Dang, my nose is stuffed. Yeah, I would agree. The like forex isn't necessarily gonna move like, but like especially if you're trading ICT concepts, like the same concepts are going to apply. EU is heading to this high. Yeah, I would agree. NQ, that's why I would suggest NQ and ES. NQ and ES really tell you. Like the fact that I know that this is probably not going to be good action because of what ES is doing can tell me that I don't want to trade this, which would save me from a losing trade here. The fact that NQYS and YM or NQES and YM and DXY are not correlated right now tells me that there's probably likely just going to be chop here. So therefore, I'm not going to take a trade right now. So therefore, I'm likely not going to I'm likely going to avoid a losing trade here, you know? Like this is just chop. It's just chop. With that being said, I'm probably going to head out of here soon. Should I start? I might start doing like 2 different live sessions where I have an AM session, and then for a lunch session, I like go for a run, and then I come back, and then we do PM session. But I feel like it always depends on what price action's doing. Yeah, I feel like because there's especially lunch hour. Like I don't need to be on the charts during that hour. Did you take any trade? I have not. I'm not taking any trades for the rest of this month. Like for real, I'm just tape reading, which there's nothing wrong with that. Why do I need to rush? Why do I need to rush it? You know. With that being said, though, I'm gonna head out of here. Though I'm gonna head out of here right now. Price action isn't really doing anything that's favorable. It's not doing anything that I like. I don't really want to just commentate over this. Like I don't think that's not very beneficial. So I might be back later for chart. I might be back later for PM. I might. I don't know. I probably won't. What do I learn more from watching core content? I would recommend 2023 Mentorship. Start watching that right now. Start watching that right now. Start watching that. It's he goes top down over literally everything. I've started watching it like a week ago, and that's pretty much all you really need. 2022. I haven't watched 2022, but see up here. I don't know if I might not be live later. I already know what works for me. Wouldn't it be more better? It's all up to you. It's your journey. It's your journey. I would agree. You don't need to learn everything. You don't. You don't. So if you have something, if you have a model that you look for, just build upon that. Just build upon that. Just build upon that. But for me personally, I've been going over 2023 and I found that it's been very beneficial. Like there's a lot of things that have started to click a lot more because he's gone over price action. He's gone over, okay, this is the 2022 model right here. This you want to avoid this. Like there's a lot of information that I've gained just from watching it so far. And I think it would just be ignorant for me not to watch it because there's so much information in it and it's completely free. So like, why would I not do that? You know, like I'm learning from ICT himself, which is always the best. Like, yeah, he goes on rants, but every one of his rants so far since I've started watching it has been beneficial to me. Every single one of his rants. How do you recommend I study 2023 then? What I've done is I've had FX replay up, and then I'll kind of pull up. I'll show you. So here's what I'm talking about. I'll have it, and then like I'll go over the notes. I'll write down the notes in my notebook, and then I'll go back over, and then I'll put this into Notion, and then I'll go over like things like this. Like random stuff like that. And then I'll go over the price action of the day in my own charts. And then I'll annotate it in my own charts on FX replay. That's what I would recommend. That's how I would study it. But like I feel like if you in 2023, I wasn't really trading ICT then. I didn't know about ICT at all back then. But if I was trading during that time, like you would have developed so much as a trader just by watching that like real time, watching it happen. That's what I would recommend. I mean, just follow your gut, follow your heart, like I've been saying. Follow what you think is going to be the best for you. Yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna head out of here. You know, a little AM session. Overall, the trade that I liked or the trade that was good was this trade here. I didn't see this SMT here. I did not see it. I don't know how. I don't know why. I didn't see it. That would have been the trade here. We'll go over that more in the MMXM review tonight. I don't know if I'll be live for PM session. I might be, but I don't need to watch this, and especially going in a lunch hour. Lunch hour is not going to be any better than this. So, we'll see. All right. Anyways, peace out.